and welcome back. Hello, you've got two pillows. Leave all that in. Hello and welcome back to the MANvFAT Wales YouTube channel. I'm joined today very graciously by Mr. Martin Jones.
Hola.
He of AC Centreford. Hello.
Hello.
Actually kicks off in about 12 minutes, so it could be quite a rapid one. But thank you very much for your time.
Yeah, no worries.
You won't see on the camera, but we are surrounded by someone's life. Someone's life. We've got a lamp.
Match balls everywhere.
Lamp. Even a rugby ball kicking about over there. That's not something I thought I'd see. Training balls and every football of every colour under the sun. Martin, thank you for your time.
No worries.
I'll ask you our normal questions and we can just power around alongside of that.
Lovely.
I feel like you're one of those players that's been here for a long time and not a long time all at the same time.
Yeah.
How long have you been with us?
Been here for a year now, actually.
Is it a year?
Started last October.
Oh, okay.
Taylor got me involved when I was playing for the yellow calorie boys.
Oh, was that the worst team name in MANvFAT?
It was horrendous.
I think it was bad.
Then we went to the Kaiser Chefs, and they were.
I quite
AC
enjoyed the
Centreford.
rebrand. You know, I think the rebrand was needed.
Much better.
Yeah.
Like it looked like the Dortmund alternate kit as well.
It did look good. It looked good. It felt good, and it's a good name.
Very
so
good.
all in bits and pieces. Don't know why I said that. What was it that brought you along? Obviously, Taylor talked you into it, but what was there an external motivation?
I messaged Taylor basically. So I'd seen his weight loss. He posted.
A dedicated account to it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he posted the before and afters, and I knew Taylor from a stag do, and he had a bit of Tim running then. So seeing him and all the weight he's lost, I was like, I want a bit of that.
Like a piece of that.
I was probably the most unhealthiest I'd been at that time. I'd just got into the gym, so I kind of had a bit of a health kick to try and change something. And football and played for about 7 years. Mm-hmm. And I used to play all the time over here and that. And,
okay, good.
Yeah, just fell in love with it all again and haven't stopped since, playing Wednesdays and Fridays.
Interesting by question to that. So you say you started the gym around that time and then came to us.
Yeah.
You still doing the gym?
Yeah, well, I slacked off, but I'm back into it now. But that was very much focused on like weight, so doing my muscle sets.
Okay.
And then this was my cardio.
Yeah.
So I split out. I didn't use the gym for cardio unless I go like be lazy and go sauna or something like that.
Cardio in the gym is a special kind of hell.
Oh, it's just boring.
Boring.
This is the bread and butter. You know, this
you can really get
the
into
pinnacle of fitness. You know, you can really enjoy playing football. I sometimes put myself in a bit of a predicament with the Scanny today.
Well, you have, haven't you? So is he going to play? You brought him off the bench.
Yeah, I think he's starting now.
You brought him off the bench.
Yeah. Lesson, guys, is don't get very, very drunk and call out who you think the biggest fish is in that MANvFAT.
You've still brought out a loss tonight, though, haven't you? Regardless of...
Yeah, 3 kilos.
3 kilo loss in a session last night.
Yeah.
What's the secret to that?
I mean, I substituted meals for a beverage instead.
Okay, so you'll be able to drink less alcohol in theory.
Yeah. Well, we were talking about it because obviously stands on my team. We were talking about I was substituting. I could either have 3 chicken wraps, so the actual wraps, or I could have no wraps and then extra chicken. So I was kind of substituting out. I wasn't eating rice, wasn't eating chips. I was just literally having the meal to try and get a big loss. Your
tracking is quite famous in the AC Centreford sphere. I've seen, most weeks Dan will do. Look at this. Martin again.
Oh yeah,
Martin
the
again.
charcoal cod.
The cod is what I'd like to ask you about.
It tasted like cardboard.
So for those of you who haven't seen, maybe we could Stan's editing this. I mean, we can put the fish on top of my face now. It was 2 big pieces of fish, and that was all you were having.
Yeah.
Right. So you've taken the carbs off the meal. Is that the
Yeah,
goal?
it was similar to. It wasn't as strict as keto, but it's like a low carb diet I was doing. So I was trying to limit myself to around 600 calories per meal this week.
Okay.
And it's worked obviously massively. Don't get me wrong, the sauna session every Friday does help get a little bit extra. But meal wise, I find it's easy for me to lose weight if I just cut out the rice, cut out the chips, which I normally have. If I'm not focusing on my diet, I'll have chips, rice, and then whatever, whether it be meat or fish or whatever it might be. Which obviously is then where you start seeing you yo-yo in with your weight. Yeah, it was really simple.
I don't want to go too far away from these fish because
Oh, it's the fish.
they looked positively awful.
They were.
Is this like? Was that a bad meal? Are you a dab hand in the kitchen?
No. It was literally
Was it
just
actually fish?
just in the air fryer. Literally, I air fry everything.
Yeah,
It's just so
so
quick.
it's a good tool.
But it was more trial and error, and I put it in for 20 minutes when it probably should have only been in for 12.
Okay.
So it's just more my naivety as
8 minutes of air.
and I don't waste food then, so I had to eat them.
Right. Okay.
That's just stubbornness from me.
Did you put any sauce on it, or did you just chow it down?
Just
You won't make that mistake again. I'm gonna make myself eat this fish.
It was like a bit of punishment as well. This is what you get for gaining 1.3 last week. You need to. This is your punishment to lose weight.
Where are you against where you started? How much have you lost with this?
So since I started, 10% is my target.
Oh, okay. That was my next question. So that's good.
Yeah, that's what I've hit. I wanted to get to 15. I failed this season, but
1 more week to go.
That's very true, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot we have the playoffs next week.
Could you do it in a week?
I mean, if I can do 3 kilos this week.
Well,
who
get
knows?
the cardboard fish out, mate. Get the cardboard fish out.
Oh God! Imagine. I wonder if I just ate that for a week, how much I could lose.
Yeah, because it's a high protein, low calorie, high nutrient food.
Yeah.
And you can cook it properly and really enjoy it as well.
I know, not absolutely nuke it like I did.
15% is our goal. Obviously, we've talked about, well, you've alluded to like the camaraderie in your team. It's a strong.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, really good.
Do you have a moment that you can call on as a favourite one?
Hitting 10% was very praised when I was on. Obviously, that's when I was back on the yellows. Yeah, it was like my confidence was. Obviously, you see my confidence in chat last night. I was after beer, but this was just. You just feel so good about yourself. It was more that I'd gone from the mentality of waking up and feeling just having that feeling not being happy, to then losing the weight and genuinely looking at yourself and feeling good. I'm happy where I'm at and enjoying the football as well. I think it's a laugh. I think more recent memory that's quite funny was we were playing. Who were we playing last week? Oh, Just Stop Olive Oil.
Jesus.
Yeah, and there was a bit of a moment between Gavin, Dan Frater.
Really?
Yes.
Gavin. Oh, right. Not Gavin Smith.
Honestly, Gavin Edwards.
Yeah, he's a fiery boy.
I didn't know he was.
He's a fiery boy.
It was great. I'm just thinking. I'm just like, oh, it's nice not to be involved in anything. You're just watching unfold.
It's amazing how many people say that ruckuses are their favourite moments.
It's just funny.
I have 2 questions left, and then we'll let you get up and warm up in what will be about 45 seconds then.
Yeah, the box office match.
You'll remember when you borrowed for us, you put one of my Bristol Rovers.
Oh, yeah.
Was that...
I wanted to keep the top.
Was it
I completely forgot about that, actually. That was my highlight. Centreford won't be very happy, but... They finally, I got to, you let me have a bit more of a free roaming raw, and I got 2 goals as well.
We just sat at the back and let you and Taylor run your tits off. That was
literally, finally got a reward. I've been telling them to put me up front all season. The one game that the other team did, I actually scored.
You seem to have a soft spot for Bristol Rovers. Is that the case, or do you just like complimenting them when I'm around?
I feel like I know what to say to get you on my side. Hey, do you think I got this? I was like, oh, Bristol do well.
Yeah, we do okay. We do. It was just not great, but my question about that game was, did you handball it?
Yes.
You did.
Yes, I did.
I swore blind, didn't I?
But
I didn't see it.
I suppose it's subjective.
Did you mean, was it intentional?
It touched my hand, but it wasn't intentional.
Had you scooped down to...
No, it was more like I blame... It wasn't because of me. The ball got hit towards my hand.
It was the ball's fault.
It was more like ball to hand.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And it was close. It was tight to my body, to be fair.
Someone tag Luke Rogers in this place.
I'm sure he'll be watching.
I think he will.
He does. I swear he's got this one in his calendar.
Final question for me. I always ask about a fictional man who's thinking about joining MANvFAT, but he's not quite sure.
Okay.
What advice do you give him?
Well, if you want to meet a great bunch of lads,
and Taylor,
and Taylor, and Champo. And Scan, I might as well keep that going.
Yeah. Start the rivalry.
Don't agree with that. It's. I think a lot of people do get turned off about maybe is it going to be too competitive? What's it going to be like playing in a league? I think it's the perfect thing if you want to jump into something that maybe like I hadn't played football for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
Get on with people that like everyone's from different backgrounds. You know, it's easy to get on with people. You get thrown in, and they do team changes like every 3 months. You get to meet everyone properly.
Yeah.
Which is like every 3 to 6 months, whatever it is. I don't see why you wouldn't. I mean, for me, for someone who's struggled with mental health in the past, like it's a no-brainer. Like I feel like it helped with my anxiety. In a more like serious point, like since doing this, I've gone from taking like anxiety tablets to not anymore because
Really?
I'm in a better state of mind.
Wow.
And fitness, I feel like sport and fitness are the key things I think generally that help with that. But that'll be my advice on a more serious point. But in a more fun, like on a fun side of things, then why wouldn't you want to have a kick about and with a great bunch of lads? You know what I mean?
Thank you so much. I think we could talk for so much longer, particularly about the stuff that you
We've got a game to play though.
You do have a game, so best of luck with it. Thank
Nice
you very
one.
much for your time.
Nice one, guys.